Hey guys! Today my Rekon 6 binet fly dropped in the salty sand at the beach and all motors clogged up, so I thought it's a great video to show how I will recover those engines, that they're working reliably on future long-range flights. It is very similar to how I recover my electronics when they're getting submerged in water. So let's roll the intro and dive right in after. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I just wanted to take out my Rekon 6 for a little cruise at the beach. However, it didn't went all that well. I changed the tune and I took it a bit too far, so I had to fly away because the frame is not the best in terms of resonance characteristics. So the flight controller freaked out and I had to disarm. Then it dropped out of the sky right into the sand at the beach. And there's a lot of salt water and salt particles in that sand, not just a normal sand damage of engines. The good thing, sand is relatively soft from that height and there is no damage to the structure of the frame of the motors. However, now we have like rocks in the rotors of the electric engines and we have to get them out as gentle as possible, that in the process of cleaning we are not damaging anything. That's basically true for every cleaning process, since the process of cleaning is very often the reason why things get damaged, and you want to avoid that at any price, especially it comes to electronics and sensitive things like electric motors. This is also a long-range quad and we want to avoid that it fails in the future, in future flights. Important to keep in mind when we want to get it back ready to fly, because we might lose the whole quad in a future flight or expensive cameras on it. And this is how I do it. I use a lot lukewarm water, occasionally a little bit soap, and try to twist and gently force the engines to just push the sand out. It's a balancing game between using force, twisting the engines, and waiting for the water to actually wash the sand particles out. You don't want to use too much force to not damage the motors, and you might have to get some feel for that. I'm doing that process over and over again over all the 4 engines until they're completely free and spinning nicely. I let the video roll that you get a feeling for how long it took me to get them clean again, and you can then see for yourself, for whatever case you might have, how long it takes you. At this point they're already spinning much better. They're not clogged up anymore, but still it takes quite a lot of time and water to get everything out to make them really spinning smooth and reliably. So see for yourself how many rounds I need to get them completely clean. I let the video roll and speed it up a little bit. At this point here right now, the engines are quite clean again, they're spinning fine. Water is not really doing much damage to an electric motor since they are basically waterproof. However, to get them really cleaned out, that there's no corrosion maybe happening later, I give them a clean wash down and rinse down with alcohol over 70 or over 77%. Alcohol dries out better and pushes out all the water from little corners where it can hiding in. So when want to get it dry, alcohol is really helping if you replace all little water droplets hiding somewhere in your electronics by alcohol. That is one point. And mentioning that engines are actually waterproof, well, there can be still some damage if water gets into the bearings, so they can get a little bit abused by that. But hopefully the alcohol also helps a little bit to get water around and in those out and helping them to dry out much better. The alcohol part also would really be helpful in case you have water damage to any electronics. It can really help to recover them and to get them back to life. After drying out the motors in the sun, just to be safe, I always use a smoke stopper if I plug in a battery, just to see if everything is fine or if something got short-circuited in the process of cleaning or damaged in some other way. We are plugged in and the quad is arming. The engines are just spinning fine, so I think we can call this a success. What the long-term consequences are from such a clean out, well, time will tell. But I have a lot of missions in with exactly this quad after I filmed this video, and so far so good. I cannot see any compromise in performance or any other strange behavior. So this is really working and doing it the way I got used to now cleaning out my engines is working for me and hopefully for you as well if you have a similar situation where you have to clean out and recover your engines. In this video I showed the Rekon 6 bind and fly. My own build crashed into the ocean. I was asking Joshua Bardwell, JB, in one of his live streams why that could be and what was the cause of that. He took a look at that and his comments will be shared in a video at the end of this one here. Also the crash flight I will link at the end. And as always guys, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of the day. Like the video if you liked it, leave a comment down below, stay safe and see you in the next one.